Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my favourite video of the month, and that is where I recommend you some booktubers. If you haven't seen this video before, this series before, I will link the others in the description, but basically I've got in here on slips of paper, I've got all the booktubers that I follow. I'm going to pick 4 out, I'm going to chat to you about them, I'm going to link them in the description, and then hopefully you're going to go and say hello and support them. That's it, that's the whole format. Right, let's see who we've got first. Oh, we've got Hilary from Melted Books. Yay, okay, I want to talk about her for a while. So, Hilary is absolutely lovely. She's an American booktuber. She is studying to become a librarian. I'm just trying to think if she said that she's finished her course or not. She's either just finished or is finishing up her studying to become a librarian, which is so cool. I found her via Amy at Nonfiction Feminist because the two of them are good friends, and she's just got this wonderful, like, calm, like, way of doing things. I absolutely adore her videos. She does a whole mix of stuff. She does tags, and she does like wrap-ups and TBRs. She does the odd vlog, and she's just always really, like, calming. I think that's like the one word that springs to mind when I think of her. And she's very much about, like, giving information and knowledge, and yeah, I just really enjoy her content. In terms of reading, she reads a whole mix of stuff. She reads some YA, she reads some non-fiction stuff, she reads some adult stuff. I think she's starting to read 1 or 2 things that would fit more into the thriller end of things, but I don't think she's, like, explored that very much recently. She's been reading, what has she been reading that I've read? She's read some Grady Hendrix. She's read, I haven't read this one yet, but she's read My Dark Vanessa recently, and yeah, she's just very calm. She's got a very broad kind of interest in terms of books and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, I would obviously really recommend her, so please go and check her out and say hello. Tell her I sent you. Right, who's next? Okay, oh, we've got a couple there, let's put that back. Let's have this one. Shannon from 155 books. Another sweetheart. Hilary is just to go back to her very briefly, she's just a really good person. She's one of those people who you look at and you just think, you're a really good person. You can just see it, like, shines out of her. And Shannon from 155 books is another one of those. She's just another one of those people who, like, you're a really lovely human. Shannon is a UK booktuber. I think she's studying archaeology, because I think that's how her and I got chatting, because my brother's an archaeologist, and she's just one of these people that I just want to, like, protect at all costs, because she's just so lovely. Yeah, she's just a good person. She reads quite a lot of literary fiction. She reads a lot of poetry. This year she's got a project where she's reading 1 Shakespeare play a month, which has been really interesting to watch her with that. She's starting to get into a bit more sort of like YA, like contemporary YA. She reads a bit of historical fiction. She doesn't really do the darker end of things, which is totally fine. I just really enjoy her content. She did, I'm trying to think which videos she's done recently that I've really enjoyed. She did outfits as book covers. I thought that was really fun. She sometimes does these videos where she doesn't talk, she just has the images and she overlays music over the top, and she always, like, her editing is always, like, on point. I'm always like, I wish I was that creative and that clever. Yeah, she's recently swapped her wrap-up, the way she does her wrap-ups, because the monthly one wasn't really working for her, so she's now swapped over to recent reads, which I really enjoyed. And her most recent one was really good because there's a real mix of stuff in there. And what's been really interesting, she's been on Booktube, I think she's had her Booktube birthday. She's either just had it or it's due, like, soon, because what's been really interesting with her is, like, watching her reading taste change, and I feel like they've developed and changed quite a lot since she started Booktube, and that's been really interesting to watch. And also, she's just, in general, she's just, like, this lovely human, and I always want to just, like, this sounds weird, but, like, grab her and hug her and just sort of protect her. She's like a human cinnamon roll, that's probably the best way, and also a human ray of sunshine. She is so lovely. Right, next, we've got some really good people so far today. Let's see who we've got next. Okay, we've got Demi from the Weird Collection. So this is quite an Amy heavy video because that's someone else that I found via Amy at Nonfiction Feminist. She is like real life friends with Demi, and I think she had Demi in a video with her, which is where I saw her, I think, where, yeah, so they did a video where Amy asked Demi to pick, I think, 4 books or something off her TBR, and then Demi wrapped them up, so it was like a mystery date with a book, but books that Amy already owned, and it was just really fun, and they had really good like chemistry between the two of them, obviously because they're friends in real life. And then Demi started her booktube channel. She's only put a couple of videos up so far. I'm still getting to grips with what her book taste is. From what I've seen, she likes the dark side of things, which obviously clicks with me, as her channel title would suggest. She likes things that are a bit weird and a bit different. She's really funny. She's got a couple of really cute dogs. She's got a very like laid back, sit down and chat kind of way of doing things. So a bit like me, like she doesn't script anything and she just sort of turns her camera on and chats. And yeah, she's just someone who, like, whenever her videos pop up, I'm always like, oh, this will be a bit different and it will probably make me laugh. And she also reads like a lot of, not a lot because I've only seen some of her videos, but so far there's been quite a bit of like backlist, which I really enjoy because it's talking about books that aren't like plastered all over Booktube, which is always fun. Right, last person for today. Let's give it a stir. Okay, it's a very small one. Okay, it's a very small slip of paper, but for a much bigger Booktuber, because it's Brianna from Coffee Books and Bullet Journals. I love her channel. She's an American booktuber. She's so fun. She, as you know from her channel title, she does a mixture of stuff. She has got puppies, which is always fun because they occasionally pop up in the video. She's very chatty and just down to earth, and it feels like you're talking to a friend, and I really like that. That's one of my favourite styles of Booktube video. In terms of reading, she reads quite a lot of like YA, fantasy and contemporary. She likes a bit of romance. She also likes a bit of adult fiction. So her favourite, well, the book that she mentions the most, I've seen her mention the most, is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hardcastle by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think that's how I found her, because I read and loved that book last year. And I think I saw her do a review of it. I think that's how I found her. But she's just got this great energy. Like, I know as soon as I click on her video, like, I'm gonna have a really good time watching her because she's always just really smiley and friendly. She is very honest about her mental health stuff as well, which I love. I think is really important, as you guys know. And yeah, she's just really good fun, and she just puts out really fun content. She's also doing Vader, which is a video every day in August, which I think is nuts. I definitely couldn't do it, but I love that she is. And so yeah, go and check that out because this video will go up just before that starts. So go and support her on that because that is a mammoth undertaking. And she's very like pro the book community, and I love that about her. And I also love that she's very inclusive of everybody and she's very vocal about that, and it's just clearly really important to her, and I just really love that. So yeah, I really enjoy her content, and all of these 4, you should go and check them out, support them, tell them I sent you. As always, please drop me a comment below and recommend me a booktuber so I can go and find some more new people, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye.